Proceed about 3 miles to Tennessee Avenue. 3 miles ahead on the route. Slow traffic. In half of a mile, right turn onto Tennessee Avenue. Next right, and then right turn. In 3/10 of a mile, right turn onto West 38th Street. Next left. In 1/10 of a mile, your destination is ahead. Your destination is ahead. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.
I'm at the Incline Railway here in Chattanooga. Unfortunately, it's raining.
Welcome aboard the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, the world's steepest passenger incline railway and America's most amazing mile. Our incline car will will travel nearly 1 mile, straight up the face of Lookout Mountain at a speed of 600 feet per minute, reaching an altitude of 2,100 feet above sea level. The car in which you are riding was installed in March 1987. Each car is steel and was especially built for the incline at an 18-degree angle. Each car is 42 feet long and weighs 12 tons. 2, 1, and a quarter-inch wire cables carry the incline cars up and down the mountain. You should feel more comfortable about your ride, knowing that the cables have a combined strength of 142 tons. The cables are fastened underneath one car, wound around huge drums in the machine room at the top of the mountain, and connected underneath the other car, so that the two cars operate like weights on a pulley. When one car goes up, the other car comes down. The entire cable system is changed every 3 years. Other safety features include an Otis elevator safety governor, which automatically locks the cars down if their speed goes above 10 miles per hour. A giant automatic brake in the incline's machinery, which will lock down the cars in case of a power failure and minimal brakes are used by the operators. In recognition of the incline's historically significant role in unique mechanical design, in 1974, it was designated a National Historic Site by the United States Department of the Interior, and in 1991, a National Historic Mechanical Engineering Landmark by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. The incline began making history on November 16, 1895, when the car first reached the crest of the mountain. The car was made of wood with open windows that gave the passengers an exhilarating feeling as they traveled up and down the mountain. In the early days, the power was supplied by huge coal-burning steam engines situated in the powerhouse at the crest of the mountain. On each trip, the incline cars would carry coal for use in boilers and specially designed containers attached to the upper ends of the cars. In 1911, the coal-burning engines were converted to an electrical system. Today, the two 120 horsepower motors, huge drum gears, and other operating machinery which provide power for the cars can be seen in a viewing area at the Lookout Mountain station. Lookout Mountain is part of the Cumberland Mountains, part of the Appalachian chain, as are the Great Smoky Mountains. Lookout Mountain is the southernmost mountain in the Appalachians. Many of the mountain residents use the incline. Sometimes they're only linked with the top of the mountain when we have ice and snow, which luckily isn't too often. The incline has also been used to transport freight, mail, and school children. As the incline is the fastest method of transportation up and down the mountain, it has been known to help a mother-to-be make it to the hospital on time. There have been several weddings aboard the incline while the cars climb the mountain. As the incline climbs historic Lookout Mountain, it will travel through the cities of Chattanooga and Lookout Mountain, as well as Hamilton County and the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Battlefield. Traveling up the mountain, you'll find that the air gets cooler, since there's an approximate 8-degree temperature difference between the Chattanooga Valley and Lookout Mountain. The grade of the track at the steepest point near the top is 72.7%, giving the incline the unique distinction of being the steepest passenger railway in the world. When we reach the top, visit our observation decks, the highest observation points on Lookout Mountain, for a breathtaking view of the Chattanooga Valley. On a clear day, you can see 6 states. For those of you who enjoy history, plan to visit Point Park, located 3 blocks from the Lookout Mountain Station. Point Park is part of the Chickamauga and Chattanooga Military Park, the nation's oldest and largest national military park. The famous Civil War Battle Above the Clouds was fought at the park in November 1860. For unique computerized and other displays of Chattanooga's Civil War history, visit the Battles for Chattanooga Electric Map and Museum across from Point Park. We hope you enjoy your ride on the incline. When you reach the Lookout Mountain Station, take your time and enjoy the shops, observation decks, machine rooms, and incline photo exhibit. On behalf of all Carter employees, have a nice visit on historic Lookout Mountain. If there's anything we may do to assist you, please let us know.
Mark Bauer still running around. His ride's gonna be Cody and Colby. But they had a pallet jack and they can just take it off. Because when then you gotta pump up, oh, that's gonna take forever. Oh, yeah. Now I've been doing with the buddy. That's what I use. That was easy. You don't gotta do nothing. Press the button and then when you go down, press it again. Yeah, that's what I did. When I did the ice company, I was loading and unloading this big pallets of ice on the truck. It was easy because I mean you can push it. I mean them things will run away from you though if you're not careful. Oh yeah, when they charge all the way up, it's fairly impressive. Really? What are you working on? Tennessee Valley, yeah. I did that for a summer. I used to do that whenever like people would like snow cones and shit. They would never want that dry ice. I go back there, cut it up, measure it, and get it. Yeah, they got this one cooler. You got to put gloves on and everything. Cut it and make it. I hope that's bad. That's a lot. That's cold. All right, we are now arriving at the upper station. Everyone, please stay seated till the car comes to a complete stop. Once we come to a complete stop, you'll exit out the back of the car to your right. These cars will be leaving every 20 minutes up until 5:40 this evening. Thank you all for riding with us today.
I go inside, isn't it? So it's cooler up here. So you'll get like 8 degrees.
Yeah, they were saying that.
Email it to them.
Now back on top of Lookout Mountain. In the rain this time. And the view certainly isn't what it was yesterday.
Here we go.
Welcome aboard the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, the world's steepest passenger railway and America's most amazing mile. The incline will travel from an altitude of 2,100 feet above sea level at a speed of 600 feet per minute, nearly 1 mile straight down the face of Lookout Mountain to the Chattanooga Valley below. The grade of the track at the steepest point is 72.7%, giving the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway the unique distinction of being the steepest passenger railway in the world. The car in which you were riding was installed in March 1987. Its many windows were designed to offer the most fantastic view of Chattanooga, as well as the colorful foliage and lush vegetation on the mountain. In the spring, thousands of dogwoods bloom. Summer brings out the mountain laurel and rhododendron. And in the fall come the brilliant reds and yellows of the hardwoods. The crisp days of winter offer a view from the incline that is unparalleled in its clarity. The astrodome roof overhead allows you to see the horizon and surrounding countryside without having to move from your seat. The incline center rail is used by both cars going up and down the mountain. When we enter the passing switch and move past the other car coming up the mountain, we are exactly at the halfway point of our downward trip. As the incline descends historic Lookout Mountain, it will travel through the cities of Lookout Mountain and Chattanooga, as well as Hamilton County and the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Battlefield. Lookout Mountain, which is part of the Appalachian chain, is actually a plateau stretching 83 miles. 3 miles of Lookout Mountain are in Tennessee, 35 miles in Georgia, and 45 in Alabama. For many years, one of our local artists had an arts and crafts show each fall at a place way out of the mountain that she named Plum Nellie, because it was Plum out of Tennessee and Nellie out of Georgia. The first great natural ridgeline visible ahead is Missionary Ridge. The first of many cannonballs fired from Union batteries began smashing into and around the house. The long-awaited Union Army attack on Lookout Mountain had begun. On March 3, 1893, the United States government, recognizing the historical significance of the Craven's house, purchased it and the surrounding 85 acres of land. This was soon to be designated Battlefield Park. The park now holds many artifacts of the war, including Pierrot guns used by Confederate soldiers, and monuments which stand as silent remembrances to those gallant men from both sides. The hotel was as splendid as the surrounding scenery, and the ride of the incline was an exciting experience with a trip to the top lasting over an hour. You are now riding in what is known as Incline Number 2. A local man, John T. Grass, envisioned an incline that would be fast and inexpensive. In June 1895, Grass and several other investors applied for a charter, forming the Lookout Mountain Incline and Lunar Lake Railway Companies. With the help of pins, shovels, dynamite, and about 1,000 workers, the first cars began traveling up and down the mountain on November 16, 1895. Incline Number 2 proved to be the answer to the transportation needs of the mountain. In over a century of operation, more than 40 million passenger trips have been taken on the incline. The incline is a National Historic Site and a National Historic Mechanical Engineering landmark. We recommend visiting spectacular Ruby Falls, beautiful Rock City Gardens, Battles for Chattanooga Electric Map and Museum, and a Zipstream aerial adventure. In downtown Chattanooga, you can enjoy the Chattanooga Choo Choo, cruising on the Southern Belle River boat, exploring the Tennessee Aquarium, the Creative Discovery Museum, and the IMAX Theater. As we reach the lower station, please take your time and enjoy the incline. There are many unique shops and restaurants in historic St. Elmo within easy walking distance. On behalf of all CARTA employees, please have a pleasant stay in Chattanooga. If there's anything we may do to assist you, please let us know.
Alright, we are now arriving at the lower station. Everyone please stay seated till the car comes to a complete stop. Once we come to a complete stop, you'll exit out the back of the car to your left. The next car leaving to go back up the mountain will be at 12 o'clock. Thank you all for riding with us today.
In 3/10 of a mile, right turn onto Cummings Highway. Proceed about 2 miles to West Main Street. Right turn ahead, and then left turn. Next left. In 1/10 of a mile, your destination is ahead on the right. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.
Inside the Chattanooga Choo Choo Hotel.
Next right, and then left turn. Proceed about 2 miles to Cummings Highway. In half of a mile, right turn onto Cummings Highway. Right turn ahead. Proceed about 8/10 of a mile to South Scenic Highway. Next left, and then left turn. In a quarter of a mile, left turn onto South Scenic Highway. Next left. In 4/10 of a mile, your destination is ahead on the right. Your destination is ahead on the right. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished. In 4/10 of a mile, left turn onto Old Walhatchee Pike.
This stretch of road really has some pretty fall colors. Most vivid I've seen here in Chattanooga.
Next left. Proceed about 6/10 of a mile to Alford Hill Drive. In a 1/4 of a mile, right turn onto Alford Hill Drive. Next right, and then left turn at the end of the road. Left turn at the end of the road. Proceed about 2 miles to your destination. Your destination is ahead. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.